The hard truth is that everyone once in a while will feel alone and afraid of being left out. When we do feel left out, we need to have the courage to talk to others and accept their differences. When we have confidence in ourselves, it will show and reflect on others around us in our social skills and activities that we are doing. People around us think that when we know our worth and more, it will really reflect and show them, and then they will be the ones that will respond to this. If you are happy alone, that is good for you, as you can be more absorbed into your everyday activities and tasks that needs to be done and more. With people that are not in my group and see me once in a while, it will be good to ask me if I want to hang out. As said before, this will show that I am wanted, appreciated, and accepted by you. What I am giving you is not rocket science but helpful tips that will hopefully remind you all that when you see someone like me, that it will become clearer to you all that we are people too. I believe if you give me what I want, I can give you what you want in return, as it is a give and take response. See me for the real me. I have accepted many of you in my life and social circle, regardless of how you think or act towards me. I am here in your life for a reason, a purpose, and maybe only for a season. Yet, while in that circle, we should enjoy each other's company as well, as we should as well make life fun, exciting and more. As said before, I feel safer talking to people in my group on social media. Yet, it will be good to at least take the next step of faith to at least meet them in person. Yet many of them are from different parts of the world. I would love to travel one day and may never know the ones that I have talked to in these groups, that I may cross their paths and start to connect with them face to face. Only time will tell, however. Find an interest or a hobby, and go out there and socialize with others by initiating conversation. Be sure to have a safe topic that you can share with others around you. Listen to others around you and do not make everything about you. If you want to have friends in your life, do not give up. Do what you are good at. Use your skills and strengths. It is also important how you go about doing this, however. It is okay to make friends that may not have the same interests as you. This will give you the chance to broaden your horizons and also to get off your comfort zone. Once in a while, meet people and get to know them and know what makes them who they are. Shape-shifting in female Aspies. Many people today may already feel that they are accepted and have a special bond with people in their social circle, yet Aspie females try their best or even work harder to fit and blend in. In today's world, however, many look at shape-shifting as how and what they should look like, or even how they talk. Sometimes in today's world, it is illustrated that with shape-shifting in general, we have to change ourselves to the point where we are blended into a group. How does this relate to a female Aspie? This works very well in most situations that we face every day, when we do socialize in a social group, or circle of some kind. One of the many traits that a female with ASD or AS will find difficult in life is to engage in normal everyday social interaction and activities with others around them. The forming and shaping of mutual bonds with people that they face every day can be difficult for them, and this process is often avoided due to being too stressful. However, females with ASD might or may even actually be quite capable and independent. This is called shape-shifting. Female Aspies are quite often prone to keen on their observation senses. By observing people very closely, they can learn about their facial expression, body language, gesture, tone of voice, etc. They can take this information and analyze it. By carefully analyzing the observed information, those females can understand why the other person does what he does, or why he says what he says. When the understanding process is complete, they can react. The 4 stages are illustrated as this: observe, analyze, understand, react. The most important steps here are analyzing and understanding. With analyzing, we go deeper into what the other person is showing. We carefully analyze every trait, every input, and store this in our data bank. When we need to understand, we can put together those pieces of information from the data bank, forming a whole image. We carefully study all these pieces, in a very rational way, until we can understand them. Once we understand, it is time to react. This reaction equals the shape-shifting part, because we have carefully analyzed and understood the behavior, we know exactly what the other person needs. Then we shift into that what the other person needs us to be. We become the shapeshifter. My experiences in how shapeshifting works. When I was younger, say about when I was close to my teens and was attending high school or college at the time, I used to just sit alone and observe everyone in my surroundings. I used to be quiet and observe how people would say and react to everyday situations, and then I will, for example, play it back to myself as if I am watching some form of movie and apply it to what I do every day. I used to observe them in details, how they react and what they do, by watching them and their body languages as well. While observing this, as mentioned before,